Yeah, so I'm actually a YouTuber.
What are you? Some kind of internet icon?
No! Yeah!
To be YouTubing the show. I
You know, sometimes I think to myself, I really miss early YouTube, but after watching Internet Icon, I realized I don't.
Internet Icon, right?
What's up, butt lovers? You know, I have something to confess to you. When I was younger, I was the same attention hoe you all know and love today, to the point where I would watch competition shows and really want to be on them. But 99% of them have already faded into obscurity and got canceled like after 1 or 2 seasons. One of which is
Internet Icon.
Yes, indeed, Internet Icon, brought to you by the Yum Yum F Network, was a YouTube-based competition show that was judged by Ryan Higa and this lady named Christine Lakin, who has nothing to do with YouTube, so her involvement in this has always weirded me out a bit. Oh, wait a minute, Christine Lakin, you mean the one from, Step by Step and The Hottie and the Naughty? She played the hottie.
We love women empowerment.
Who's your daddy? Wait. Are these pornos? So I watched season 1 of Internet Icon. I was gonna watch season 2, but I have a headache, so no thank you. Maybe another day. But anyway, I just really need to talk about the first episode, like the first few seconds of the first episode really quickly.
The evolution of content on YouTube continues to impress, with more advanced filmmaking, HD cameras, locations.
Well, or you could just use a webcam and like a lamp. You know, keep it simple. Anything more than that is just like showing off.
Show off.
Or you can use a webcam, you know, like poor people use. Wouldn't want to be too flashy. Camera angles. So moving swiftly along, this first episode is like the audition stage. So think Golden Ticket American Idol, but instead of watching people sing, we watch out of context clips from 2012 quality YouTube videos.
Can I get some rye bread, please?
Yikes. So Ryan Higa, who I believe was the most popular YouTuber at the time, acted as a judge. But it was very strange because even though his whole career was linked to his likability, he did not stray away from being a Simon Cowell.
What's happening here? Like, that's what I was wondering. I was like, what? Why is this happening to me?
I'm not gonna lie, if somebody said that to me while watching one of my YouTube videos, I would probably shit myself. I mean, it's also hopefully probably staged.
Because they have to make this episode interesting in some way because they're literally just watching YouTube videos throughout.
I was desperately looking throughout this crowd, seeing if I recognized anybody, because I watched like every single episode back in 2012. And the name Justin James Hughes popped into my head.
I don't think being really good looking will help me in this competition, but it helps me with life.
There he is! Do I remember any of his videos? Not really, but I thought he was really good looking. It's editing, Athena. I feel like a huge dick. I watched some of Justin James Hughes' most recent videos, and dude, I hope you're doing great. I make some more jokes throughout about how thirsty I was. You're great. I hope you're doing great. I'm sorry. You know what? Damn. After rewatching, Christine Lakin was kind of a Simon Cowell too. She just straight up demolished people, not even on their videos, just on like their looks.
When he looks at me, I literally feel like he stares into my soul.
You're mad.
He's a serial killer.
I'm pretty sure he's not a serial killer. I'm not gonna look it up and verify because that's just a mean thing to say, even if on the off chance you're right.
I just don't want to see girls farting.
Boo! Boo! Boring!
Christine Lakin, you're boring.
Not everyone can be the hottie with the naughty. Some people want to see girls fart. I want to wait, that sounds bad.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't get it. I have to be honest with you, I don't really understand it.
Yeah, this is how I'd be looking back and forth at my video too to make sure Christine Lakin gets it. Thus concludes me roasting Christine Lakin for now. Alright, so on to part 2 of episode 1. I don't know why they split the episode in 2 parts. It makes it really long and dragged out, but I digress. I don't mean to sound dramatic or anything, but the Joey situation is stressing me out.
One of our contestants, Joey Held, had some major exporting issues, and the judges were not able to see his entire submission. So Joey has asked if he can have another chance and use his own computer.
That is how you make some cereal.
Can we please review this one again? I really like that video a lot.
Woo, thank goodness that got cleared up. I don't know how they're gonna grab my attention now that that's
My face.
Hello, Justin James Hughes!
I'm sorry about how thirsty I was.
Okay, so before we move on, I have to talk about the Riedell brothers. I remember loving their stuff. Like, they are so talented, so charismatic, so funny. And spoiler alert, like skip a few seconds if you don't want to hear this, but they actually ended up winning. So I was really surprised when I watched their introduction into the show because let me just show you.
Cool.
Okay, thanks guys.
Thank you guys.
We love you guys.
I'm sorry, what?
Should we
Hi.
go?
Oh yeah, thank you. We got everything we need. Thank you guys though. Thank you so much.
Dear God, why did you keep that in. I am in incredible pain. Like, no joke. I know this sounds like I'm playing it up. My head is beating. Maybe it was like to throw people off the trail of like them winning, to show them a little bit like off their feet, a little bit unconfident, but it was just rough. Like, that's immortalized forever, buddy. Like, why would you keep that in the show? So on to episode 3. I mean, episode 2, part 1. This is very annoying. So we got past the audition stage, so they're gonna tell us the top 10 and move right into the first challenge. Just kidding. There's a whole episode just for deliberation.
You know, I kind of miss the auditioning phase.
Maybe it's because TikTok shortened my attention span, or I'm pretty sure actually back in 2012 I skipped this episode entirely, but oh my god, can we please get it moving? So the host starts calling out people's numbers and then he just casually drops on them that these are all the people that are leaving. I guess Chester C gets to see everyone's heart get ripped out, am I right?
Just the messenger.
But uh-oh, the remaining group still doesn't have 10 people, which means they're not done deliberating, which means this episode is still going. And I'm not gonna lie, watching these dramatic shots of them making these decisions and talking about everyone's auditions, like, whew, I do the whole auditioning thing, and watching this gives me heartburn. It ages me 30 years. Eventually, they announce the top 10 and the challenge they're doing for next episode. Other than that, it really wasn't that interesting. Holy shit, is that Mark Zuckerberg? Episode 3. Now, this is what I'm talking about. These challenges still get me hyped even to this day. Let me list all the challenges they do.
The word challenge, the infomercial challenge, the prop challenge, the tropical challenge, the judge's choice challenge, the set challenge, and the guest star challenge.
And let me just tell you, I love the concept of creative people working around a theme so much so that in 2019 I actually made a failed collab channel where every week we did a different theme. It was cute. It didn't work out. Oh my god, getting a little creative boner. I forgot they can use other actors as well. This is kind of every creative's dream. Like, the resources they have on this show are incredible. Free props, free actors, free filming set. It's honestly a shame that this was made back in 2012. Can you imagine what people can make nowadays? Like, I'm supposed to be like trashing and being like a little snarky boy about these videos, but holy crap, I still want to be on this show. My annoyingness aside, the episode is dragging on very slowly until these dudes break a table. But guess what? They don't catch it on film.
Weak!
That's the most interesting thing to happen all episode, and you didn't catch them destroying that property? Producers, cameramen, YouTubers, get it together. You had one job. It's suspicious is what it is. Your Honor, this table split so cleanly, and it looks like it's made out of cardboard, quite frankly. Not only that, the producer comes in and goes straight for the jugular.
I've directed multiple feature films, and I'm having a hard time thinking of one in which we broke something that we weren't intending to break.
No one can do that much damage on such short notice. To a table, and to these guys' self-esteem. So after they're done speed editing, they have to run across the studio to hand in a flash drive.
Emails didn't exist back in 2012.
I remember this part being so dramatic and making me so anxious, but now that I also know how time-consuming editing is, just crank that shit to level goddamn 19. I'm living for it. Damn, I still like parts of this show. So now they're judging the videos, and for some of the better ones, they're nitpicking about quality, and I just think that's laughable when some parts of this show sound like this.
They were over an A, made sure they were alright. I don't know everybody greatly, but
You had the crew, you had the budget, you had the fancy schmancy equipment. Isn't this supposed to be the pinnacle of quality? Actually, shit, it was 2012. This was the pinnacle of quality. I keep forgetting. I'm being a bit unfair. Overall, a lot of the videos were very charming.
The name's Jacob Duchesne, and I'm what people call the super douche. I'm willing to admit it.
And the notes, especially by the guest judge, were super helpful.
The beginning was a little slow. Like nowadays, there's a lot of kids on YouTube and they click on it the first like 10 seconds, man. You gotta already have their attention.
Before we move on, we must acknowledge that Christine Lakin witnessed a guy full-on blubbering in front of her.
Sorry, you guys. I'm so sorry.
And she said this.
I know. You love what you do.
Which made me scream so loud I woke my family up. Long story short, Dayside Productions, the ones who broke this fucking table, allegedly, made the worst video and ended up still being safe, and I'm very heated about it. So Joey and To Hear More were both sent home, even though they were super funny, especially To Hear More. What a charismatic fucking dude. I actually looked him up to see what he's up to now, and he has over like 200,000 followers on Instagram and was on Brooklyn Nine-Nine, so Just kidding, I do not feel bad anymore. I want to keep watching, but I also like my YouTube videos under an hour long, so let me know if you want to see me keep reacting to this, like maybe live reactions on Twitch or TikTok, and I can post a compilation on here, or if you basically get the gist of it. Like, you get what the series is about. Before I go though, can I pitch you one thing? Think about this with me for a moment. TikTok icon. Welcome to TikTok icon. For this week's challenge, you guys have to create a TikTok viral sound. That was probably the most low effort thing I've ever seen in my life. Well, it already has hundreds and thousands of views and thousands of people have already used the audio. Well, fuck, okay, shit, I guess you win. I would watch 8 seasons of that, no question. I adore Internet Icon. I just feel like not enough people are talking about it. In fact, I thought I was the first person to make a video about it, but god damn it, Scott Kramer and his love of television and YouTube television, motherfucker.